What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Gamer Tech review. Now in this review we're going to be taking a look at a gaming keyboard made by Razer, and it is called the Blackwidow Ultimate 2013. Now I want to say a quick thank you to Razer because without them this video wouldn't be possible. I met them at the AMD Game Experience in London a couple of weeks ago and they were so impressed by my ability to eat lemons and onions and all this stuff that I managed to get a few products from them to have a look at to review. So thank you very much guys. Now on with the review. So here it is. As you can see, it is all backlit illuminated keyboard, which is all lovely. So let's just have a closer look at the packaging. So taking a look at the Razer Blackwidow Ultimate box here, in the top left corner it does say improved anti-ghosting and backlighting, and from the image on the box we can see that the keyboard is fully backlit with this green glow. Then on the right hand side of the box we do have different awards that it's won, the Razer logo, and also a few different bits of information about the keyboard, so full mechanical keys, 10 key rollover, and individually backlit keys. On this side of the box here it does go through information about the software that it uses, so it does use the Razer Synapse 2.0. Then on the back of the box you do have more information about the keyboard itself, so you do have 5 fully programmable keys on the left hand side. Each key is individually backlit, and you have easy access media keys. Then you've got your audio out and microphone in jacks on the top right hand side. You have 10 rollover anti-ghosting, and again you have on the right hand side full mechanical keys with on the fly macro recording. They're Cherry MX Blue switches that the keyboard uses, and you do have the USB pass through and media jack, so you have got a USB port on the keyboard as well. Right, now that's all out of the way, let's just crack it out of the box, have a bit of a close-up look and see how it handles. Righty, and here the keyboard is for all of you lovely people to have a little look at. So it is all backlit and it is all a lovely green colour, and you can also adjust the backlit-ness, the brightness on the keyboard. You just simply press your function button here and then up or down, and it adjusts the brightness all the way to off. So if you don't want it on at all, then you can have it completely off. You have also got your media keys at the top here, which you control with your function button. So you've got your mute button, volume down, volume up, next track, play, previous track, sorry, play, pause, and then next track. And then you also have your macro on the fly buttons here, which you use with your macro extra buttons down here. So you have got 5 in total. So you can go through the software if you want to do it, or you can just record your macros on the fly, and it is all explained how to do that in manuals and on software, which is all good. Then this little button down here, this will put your computer to sleep. So again, if you function and press it, I'm not going to press it because it will put my computer to sleep. You just press that, and then it puts your computer to sleep nice and quickly for you. So you do that and then walk away, and then you're all good. Now the keyboard, it is fully sized. It is a full size keyboard. As you can see, you have got your number pad over here, which is something that I like. You also do have each key is individually backlit, and if I just pop the escape key off, they all come off nice and easy. So if you do want to clean it, you don't need a key pull or anything. You can literally just go yoink and then pull the key straight off. As you can see, you have got each key is individually LED lit, which is really handy. So that's why you get that fantastic glow on them. And you can also see that they are the cherry blue switches on there. Now I have used a few cherries in the past. Mainly I've used cherry black keys, but also when I've gone to events I've tried keyboards with cherry brown, cherry red. I really enjoyed cherry red, but I must say that cherry blue is definitely my favourite so far. So even though I've been using the Trigger and the Mecha G1 for absolutely ages, I've fallen in love with the cherry blues. I'd also say that they are the loudest of the cherry keys that I've used so far, so that's something to keep in mind. If noise is an issue, then the cherry blues probably isn't the best thing for you. However, they just feel so good in your fingers, and I do love that clicky clacky keyboard noise. It's something that really I get excited about, which is it's a bit odd, but at the same time I really enjoy it. Now on the keyboard as well, you have got this beautiful braided cabling. It is absolutely gorgeous. I must say, it's just absolutely lovely. And you do also get on there, if I flip this up, you do have a couple of ports on the end of the keyboard as well. So you've got your USB jack, your microphone jack, and your headphone jack. So you can put your headset straight into here if you want to. You do have the 3.5mm jacks come off of this big cable here, so they do split off at the end. You have your USB cables, and then you have your headphone and microphone jack, so you still have to plug it into the PC. It's not like a USB that goes in and with separate drivers or anything. It is still your standard 3.5mm jacks. And then also on there you've got gaming mode options. It is Razer Synapse 2.0 enabled, so that's the software that you would use with it. You use the Synapse 2.0, and it is really handy. It also has 10 key rollover for your anti-ghosting there, so you can press up to 10 keys at the same time with all of that data going through to your computer. Now some people might not think that is a huge amount, but really you're never going to get into an instance where you're going to be pressing more than 10 keys at the same time. You've only got 10 fingers, including your thumb, so 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, so you've only got 10 things to press down at once. So 10 key rollover is absolutely fine. You don't really need anything more than that. You lift it up, it is quite a heavy keyboard, I must say. It has got a fair bit of weight to it, but because it's weighty, it gives you that feeling that it's been very, very well made. Like, it's very, very strongly constructed, and it's not going to fall apart. When you're using it in a game, oh, it's just beautiful. One of the other things I really like is the, like, telling you that caps lock and num lock is on. It's like underneath the plastic. There's not a separate thing. So if I press caps lock, it's kind of, it's frosted, but it's underneath the plastic, and it just looks, really lovely. There you go. If I put that there, you can see how it's that kind of like frosted effect because it's not actually through. So the way that's designed is lovely. I just think that this keyboard altogether has been fantastically designed. It looks fantastic. It works really well. And yeah, it's great. So here we have it. Now, I must admit, I did fall in love with this keyboard. Like, it was absolutely beautiful. I've never used cherry blue keys before, apart from at like a couple of events to give it a go, and even then it was only for like 5 seconds to click-clack on the keyboard. They are the loudest cherry MX keys that I've ever used, but oh, it's a pleasure to use. Like, I really enjoyed using this keyboard. The backlighting is fantastic. There's a lot of different modes. Instead of having like only 3 or 4, it's got a lot more different modes for you to use. The fact that you can put your computer to sleep straight on the keyboard as well is a really big plus. Also, the on-the-fly macros, and you've got your extra 5 macro buttons on the side there. I usually find with macro keyboard buttons on the side, it does take me a while to get used to it because I'm always used to having control right in that bottom left corner, so I kept pressing that macro button when I was doing like control C, control V, all that kind of stuff. So I got used to that after a while. I like having where the right start button would be as the function button as well. That's always handy because I never really used that for start, so using that to adjust volume is really good. Also, I was using the Razer Kraken Pro headset at the same time as testing this, and that hasn't got an inline volume control, so it was quite handy to be able to adjust the volume of the PC straight from the keyboard. Otherwise I've been having a few issues with that. I do like as well, it's not just the keys that have been individually lit with their own LED like you saw in the video previously, but it's also got like plastic backing, like a kind of like a clouded white backing beneath all the keys, and that is backlit as well, so you do get a glow from underneath the keys as well as the keys themselves. So there's like an all-around glow, and it's not just all in your face. A couple of little issues I had with it. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a wrist rest, and I've been using keyboards recently and they've all got wrist rest there, so I guess my hand has been used to using it at that position, but unfortunately for this one it doesn't come with a wrist rest, and it took me quite a while to get used to it. Like, it's absolutely fine using it now, like I can just kind of sit down and just get on with it. However, I would have really liked it if it did come with either a clip-on wrist rest or the bottom. Well, a clip-on wrist rest would have been great actually. So that's one little point there. I know you can buy like plastic rubbery kind of wrist rests and then like kind of make it not a point, but I really would have liked it if it was in the design of the keyboard. The other thing I found I had a few problems with was that sometimes the Razer Synapse software, there'd be a while where it wouldn't connect to it, and then the features on the keyboard wouldn't work. So I'd like press the function key and change the volume, but the volume wouldn't change, or I tried to do the lighting up or down and it wouldn't change. And then you'd give it like either open the software, close it down again, or give it like 10-15 seconds, and then all of a sudden it's like woken up and then it starts doing everything that you've done. So if you'd like played with it for the lighting to go down, up, and down, then it would just quickly go like that for a second, like it's caught up with the command you were giving it. Like, the keyboard still works absolutely fine. Like, you can type with it, you can start menu, you can do absolutely everything. It's just that all the extra little bits on there, which I presume are Synapse controlled, if not then like the keyboard controlled, it just takes a while for it to catch up. Like I said, it only happened like 3 or 4 times when using the keyboard. It was really annoying when it did happen because I was there like, why isn't the volume going down? Why aren't the lights turning on? But when it sorted itself out, it was like absolutely fine. And like I said, it only happened a few times while I was testing it over those couple of weeks. So fingers crossed, it's only like a little thing that I've kind of encountered on there, and it's not like a big issue with with the rest of the keyboards out there. But apart from those little things, I absolutely love this keyboard. Cherry Blues are now my favourite cherry mechanical keys ever. I want to make sweet love to it. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I give it a really big double thumbs up. I love that it's full size as well. The cable's braided, it's beautiful, it's thick, and also that USB port on the side is very handy too. So yeah, big thumbs up from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been informed and this has been an informative video for you. Please do like, rate, comment, subscribe, watch some other videos I've done. Keep an eye out on the channel, and I'll see you in another one. So cheers guys, catch you later.